So today, let's talk about why doing something with low probability of success might just be the boldest and truest thing you ever do. For this discussion, we have Dr. Gautam Jain, a former professor at Maica and an international consultant for organizations such as United Nations and World Bank. Along with him, we have Dr. Arpan Yagnik, who is a faculty of Penn State University in USA. He also holds international expertise in fear management and creativity announcement. Have you ever been told that what's the point or the chances are pretty low? In a world driven by logic, numbers, and safe bets, we're often taught to walk the only well-lit paths. But what if the real transformation, the breakthrough, and the magic lies in chasing something that almost makes no sense? So here at Fourth Eye, which is a self-renewal platform, we are dedicated to breaking those conservative boundaries that limit people's potential. Our mission is to facilitate transformation, achieve excellence, and create a lasting impact in individuals' lives and beyond. So probability is a well-known construct, but not a well-understood construct. Hence, we have Dr. Jain and Dr. Yagnik explaining it in a way free of myopia and conservative mindset. So let's hear it from them.
Hello and welcome to Fourth Eye Renewal. Today we have something very exciting, something that is going to provide a very unique provocation and a perspective for you to think about. So do you want to know what it is? Let's hear it.
Okay. Now, my colleague here today discussed a topic on probability, and I was a little bit disturbed. What is the use of probability? It is just to decide there is a higher probability, it means we have to do that job. If there is a low probability, then we don't do that particular job. And if that is the idea of probability, according to me, probability is a disaster.
I agree to that.
Okay. And say, then what is the idea of probability? The idea of probability is that high potential success, effectiveness, or transformation is possible at zero probability. At probability of 1, there is nothing that is achievable. Everything is given to you. Probability of 1 also indicates that anybody can achieve it. And it does not require much of the effort. And chances are very high that even at the probability 1, you are likely to lose because your motivations were low, your energy and preparedness were low, because you knew that it will succeed in all circumstances and all possibility. And it does not happen. It does not happen because if you think that if you can do something without any effort, without much of the challenges, because the environment or work itself is likely to succeed 100%, then we are destroying our own capabilities.
I think that's a very key point for the Fourth Eye Renewal. The actualization, the utilization of entire human potential. At zero probability is when that potential is put into practice, is put to use.
That's right.
And at 1, it is completely and entirely wasted.
Yes.
You had given that example of the PowerPoint, the slide that you show with snakes. Would love to hear about that as well.
Yes, I would love to share that. Before that, I want to make a point that today the world has transformed from nowhere to what we have today is because those who create or creator, inventor, innovators work with the zero probability. If they did not work with the zero probability, we wouldn't have seen many things that we see today around us, including internet, mobile phone, computers. Nothing would happen because for success of a computer or a TV, the probability was zero.
Yes.
And people have worked despite the probability of zero. Today they have given so much to the world because they worked with the probability of zero. And I do this exercise in a classroom where I have pictures of 10 snakes, very simple snake to most complex one. And I ask the student, if you are given 1 minute or 3 minutes, which snake out of 10 you will choose you have to touch with a pen the mouth to the tail. One is extremely simple, second is little difficult, and then it ranges to 10, which is extremely complex. 90% of the responses came that they would like to choose A. Why? Because it's simple, easy, and if everybody can do it, anybody can do it. So what? If anybody can do it and you can also do it, what kind of a pride factor are you going to have it? And why do you want to do it? And that only criteria that work in the mind that I want to succeed, and I can succeed in only in those things that are simple, easy. I cannot succeed in something which is complex and difficult, and that is the mindset that we have all grown up with. And I think somewhere the fourth eye is looking at this mindset to break the myth that success chances are very high when something is extremely challenging, something is extremely difficult, and something is almost impossible. Your chances of success are higher because the energy and resources that you put in to succeed are extremely high. And where you will are likely to put minimum possible resources in the areas where the success rate is likely to be very high, and you'll be surprised at the end. In that also you have failed. Why you have failed? Because there is no motivation, and even if you have succeeded, you are not happy. You are not excited. There is no feel of pride.
As you had rightly said, that it is criminal to put human resource to such useless uses when the probability is so high, and if you still do it, it is pointless. So there are two things that I will say over here, and then we will wrap this up. One is that success, singular outlook towards success as a parameter, is quite myopic. It's quite narrow-minded, and we have to think more about it. We will talk more about it in some of the next episodes. And the other and the last and the most important thing for fourth eye is that Sarjan to Shun.
Thank you, Dr. Jain and Dr. Yagnik, for your wonderful insights. From this, we've definitely understood that chasing low probability dreams isn't about being reckless. It's more about being alive. It's about choosing growth over guarantee and meaning over mediocrity. Because even if the chances are low, you might just be the one who makes it. If this spoke to you, if it made you feel something stir within, then like, share and subscribe to Fourth Eye Realities, where we challenge limits, awaken mindsets and turn the impossible into the inevitable. Your next reality begins right here.